Go ahead. Go ahead, have it. Have it, Koski.
Okay. 3 players, man. I'm gonna have to nerf some shit I was playing. You guys like detective work, right? We could do detective work this session.
Oh, we can make a detective work if we really wanted.
Yeah. Because doing important shit without the rest of the party is always fun.
Gerbar's amazing at detective work.
He
This
should
will
be.
go swimmingly.
Just, hilarity.
So, like, Liger's in roll 20, though.
Huh? No, that's trauma. Mia Liger is
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Why do you guys
pure.
do that?
I've no fucking idea, alright? Does a number
Who
on my head
took the name
sometimes.
Liger, so Liger couldn't take the name Liger, even though that doesn't stop him. That's what the reasoning was.
Now he's door of the law, and you have a door with the law.
That's not going to be even more confusing.
Yeah, I have yet to come up with a good name for your maid. I was trying to think about one last night that was a really good handle pun, but I can't.
I was thinking about Dorothy.
Dorothy is fine, but it's too easy. It's not enough worthy enough as a pun.
Oh, I get you.
I want something where you're gonna look funny for a second as you think about it, and then it clicks and be like, why would you do this? Look, we're not having a flying purple Peter Repo, people eater fly into camp.
Well, no, that just sounds like Hitler. I can't do that.
You can't do what?
Hilt and Tiller. Both apparently synonyms for handle. Thank you, thesaurus.com.
I like Turner. Turner could be a last name. The last name has to be Smith. Because, reasons. Stop drawing dicks all over my map. You have any idea how hard I had to work to make this crap? It took me like all of 20 minutes. It's a lot of effort, you know. I have other things I could have done with my day.
Wait, what?
Yeah, sort of.
Boop.
Hurrah!
I was finishing an
You're a
excavation.
hard person to reach, Ange.
Am I?
Yes. I tried
You were
pinging you
We were
twice.
in the middle of finishing an excavation. We were going for a high score.
I can dig it.
You could respond, though.
I couldn't. I didn't even hear a ping.
Yeah. I messaged you directly. And then I had to go to Cloudy to pull me into channel to talk to you. Like,
So,
Yeah, while Warframe's running, I don't hit pings. Do 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 do.
no McDragons.
What?
McDragons! Medieval McDonald's. It's a fast food chain with golden arches.
Oh, of course. You made this up on the spot, but okay.
Look, it sounds great, right?
But is it like,
Also-
but is it an American-based McDonald's or is it like an Australian-based McDonald's?
Neither, because it's not based in either of those countries.
No, it's
Well,
Canadian-based.
it serves
Well, the,
real McDonald's food because McDonald's always serves the same food no matter where you go.
it just has some additions, right? Where did,
Not true, because in um in Turkey they sell red velvet cheesecake, dolls.
Ooh, sounds really
They
tasty,
sell it.
actually.
Don't they sell poutine in Canada?
I don't know, maybe it like serves roast wildebeest or something.
I need to open
Okay.
up in what's it
So
called?
what happened here, and why is there all these things?
Someone was bored and was drawing all over it, and I need to tell them to kill them now.
We need to get a liger, don't we?
We need to kill them?
We need to
No,
poke
no,
a
no,
liger.
they need to be erased. They're like 2D things that are like little fucking... How do I select them?
We both need to poke a liger and tell them to stop metagaming. What?
Liger's not coming tonight.
Ah. At least he can't metagame.
If I
this time.
remember correctly, he's got things to do. I believe I'd have to
What did I
check.
say about no dicks?
Say what?
I found the button to fix it. It's okay.
Who was
I can-
who was drawing that? Question mark. I'm confused.
I'll give you a guess, but essentially,
It's not a dick, so I couldn't really get mad about that one.
it's just
No,
deformed,
no.
that's all.
No more drawings. It's pretty seriously deformed. Alright, so we have peeps, not peeps,
Peeps
and a
not
really
peeps.
drunk elf.
Lol.
Confused with my cell phone's location. So
No more. Come on. Keep destroying these things for a reason. Why? Because we're about to get started, that's why.
I have to wait for my thing to load. also, I'm not level 2 yet.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I never got like level 2 spells. Whoops. Give me a second here.
You're wasting time drawing not dicks.
I wasn't drawing.
Well, who was drawing then, huh?
Want me?
it wasn't me. I was out hunting people.
This is me.
Hunting.
Shit! How many spells do I get?
Connor, let me steal your card.
I'm going to use my phone. Who wants me to go on a private island with them?
What?
Yeah, it'd be great. I just put myself a couple 100,000 in debt and we all get to live on this private island.
And then you completely
In
forget the rest of
theory.
the world exists.
That's right.
And you make a LAN server and everything is just one giant game.
How did my card get stolen? Because I had.
I stole your card.
Please no.
Why?
So I could delete them? I thought you had to
Oh.
approve that. I didn't think I could just steal it from you.
No, you. So I stole it from Kuva, and then you stole it from me.
But I said no to you stealing it. So how did it get stolen?
I don't know.
You said no to me stealing it, but apparently yes to him.
You didn't steal it from me though. You stole
I
it from
attempted
someone
to.
else.
There were
how
a
do I?
whole lot of people with cards.
How do I? I don't. This is not my card now. How do I get rid of this card? Like, fuck.
You drop it on the field and then delete it.
There is no drop button. It's just report bug. I can't do anything with it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna steal that one then.
Fine, I'll let it go. I wanted to keep that other one because it was a king. I liked it.
Just whip out your card at a random spot. The king says no. I probably would have bought that.
I know. That's what I was saving it for. But somebody had to fucking steal it from me. And even though I said no, it still went to them. Just bullshit.
Bullshit.
Quiet, Belka.
This whole
Yeah,
fucking thing is
rail
bullshit
my
sometimes to
campaign.
me.
Level 2. Oh, I just get another level 1 spell.
Oh no. What are you taking? I believe my jacket.
You have a jacket. See,
So full of books.
Wait a second. Am I seeing this right?
Today is Tuesday for you, right?
Yes.
What time is it for you?
9:12 in the morning.
Where the hell is Liger? He should be available.
These cards give me some terrible ideas.
Oh, my will save is 3 now. Plus 3.
You know what we could do?
Oh, apparently I'm
We
supposed
could
to have
go-
3 fucking first level spells, and I only have 2. Whoops. Oh no, I have 3. No.
Okay, well, you learn how to count.
Well, I only have
What's
2. I
going
just
on?
added in... Oh. I do have 4. I'm an idiot.
Really?
Well, I just added in my
Well, we
4th.
went from 2 to 3 to 4, and all of that is of number.
Oh wait, no,
in
those are...
between.
Why did that fucking go into cantrips, you fucking motherfucker?
Ooh. Don't fuck the mother. I mean, technically you're old enough to fuck the mother, but we shouldn't do that.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm providing guidelines.
Still doesn't know what to do.
At no point do you have to obey my ideas.
I think I'm saying this right. Yeah.
Koski, why do you have 50 cards?
I don't know, because I can.
You were about to be decked.
I have a question for you.
What was that?
Are my defenses set up?
I think so.
I don't think they are.
Don't you have an AC of like 14?
I go to that part and it says zeros across the board for things, so I don't think this is done right. And there's like weird. I don't understand what I'm looking at for any of this.
So all your AC you're touching, your flat-footed are 10, so you don't have any bonuses to your base armor. You have a CMD of 13 though, which is pretty good.
Why did it go to cantrips again? That's not a cantrip.
So yeah, defense is more or less set up.
What? It keeps on fucking going to fucking...
Calm down.
It's getting annoying. It's not a cantrip.
Are you sure it's not a cantrip?
Yes. I can double check, but...
Look.
Oh, yeah, fuck, it is a cantrip.
Oh well.
It's a fucking cantrip. Yeah, that's a fucking cantrip as well. Am I allowed to take basically 2 extra cantrips or no?
Aren't they level 1 spells?
I'm allowed to take 4 level 1 spells, but I don't want to take any combat spells.
So you can choose to take 2 extra cantrips instead of taking level 1 spells.
Fantastic.
Oh no. You're just gonna like stall out with low end spells that don't do anything to like level 8 and then start dropping meteors on people.
No?
Okay, sweet.
My character doesn't do combat.
That's a bad character. What? No.
You're a sorcerer.
Your point is?
Still think you should be playing a bard.
But can a bard go around and basically touch someone and make them really tired?
Yes.
Yeah. They can sing a song. They can do the fucking Disney thing and, like, win that way.
A whole new world. Poke. Teleports into another place.
I'm sorry. Can can a bard lean over and touch someone and force them to laugh?
He can do
Think
the
so.
whole room in one go. He doesn't even have to touch them.
You can sing a laughing song.
Apparently, I
Yeah,
accidentally cast light. It's really bright in my.
We can get a
What
entire.
were you touching?
What?
What were you touching when you did cast light? Because cast light is a touch spell that makes something emit
I was
light.
touching the air.
Touching the air. Okay, so your hands just lit up like you've, played with a few too many fireflies.
The atmosphere is light itself.
Spooky.
I mean, I don't really count the air as an object, but okay.
I mean, it technically is. I mean, it's atoms.
The spell cannot apply to light, to air, okay? It
would-
instead
would
will,
apply to a
will
sing-
backfire
to a
and apply to
single
your
atom.
hands.
I would say it would apply to a single atom of light.
Are
A
you
single atom
streaming?
of air.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Nice.
A single
Okay.
atom of air. Boom. Done. Completely invisible.
Oh, I never took off my cover. Whoops. I'm streaming now.
Hey.
I mean, I was
Okay.
streaming, just never took off my cover.
Okay. My face.
Well, it's because you were drawing penises. You didn't want them all over the internet.
Wait, you don't send your penis to people on the internet?
No, I don't.
I'm
I don't
required
send
to
my
be
penis to other people on the internet.
Dick pics are fine if requested, otherwise no.
Well, Thermos, stop requesting them then.
I did not request dick pics. In fact, I erased them.
Oh.
Question.
Question. What's going on? You're all currently sleeping at camp. There was a lot of booze,
Didn't I leave?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you went to town, so everybody else is sleeping at camp.
I went
I'm
to
still not
town.
seeing the game, Lord Vector.
Yep, still?
Yeah, I just see your bunny background. I know there's a delay, but still.
Can you hear us? You should be able to hear us.
Cue Doom theme.
Bought a fucking mansion with my money. He probably shouldn't have, but still. What's going
Question.
on? Well, I say a
Going
mansion,
on?
it's actually a
You're all
palace, but
currently
it contains,
sleeping.
like, guards and everything.
Yeah, that's gonna take some time to get built. You don't have that yet.
I didn't build it. Building it cost too much.
It's gonna take some time to the paperwork to be signed over. Okay.
No, why is it not switching over? What the hell?
I can hear us, but I can't.
Yeah, I'll just Oh, there we go.
There we are. Hello, random internet peeps. Welcome back to Grand Theft Medieval.
Congratulations, we'll bang, okay?
You'd bang anything, including the door.
I mean, it is wood, so.
It was a metal door, but it's about to get wood.
I can see you playing around with it now. Kind of cool to see all
Asking
this
why?
stuff.
Just,
on the
just
stream.
why?
What did I say about no dicks?
Just why?
Kosky, you're not supposed to be drawing dicks. That was your color. What time is it?
All right, is it morning?
No, it's currently the middle of the night.
And we're all unconscious, or is somebody awake?
You know, look, any of you could wake up at any time to go chuck a piss. There was a lot of booze there.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I'm awake.
How do you not know if you're awake or not?
There was a lot of booze there.
like
Yes, okay. You are definitely awake.
Is this the real life?
So, Mia and her owl are still awake. They've yet succumbed to the almighty powerful of BT broth booze. With
If I
mushrooms.
remember, I only got, like, slightly tipsy.
Mushroom Kiddo was in there for
And
a
then I
bit.
was eating my own berries, so...
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'm sober
So
by now.
clearly your berries have some sort of booze tolerance property. Anyway, you are definitely awake. It's the middle of the night, you know, the moon's up, looks lovely in the camp, the fire's smoldering.
What do I need to roll for for a piss check?
I'm gonna need you to roll thoughts and prayers.
Roll what?
Thoughts and prayers.
Is that a skill?
Roll me a d20 and pray you wake up.
Oh.
Well, it's not a nat 1, so I'm gonna say that you're now dreaming that you need to pee, but you're not yet awake.
How do I know if I've woken up?
Roll perception.
Yep.
Perception is a 10. No, you don't wake up. But now you know you're not awake.
So
Which is hilarious.
I know I'm not awake, but I'm dreaming. I can do
Yes.
whatever I want.
I'm gonna need you to roll for that. Give me a willpower check.
Is that a skill or is that another d20?
I think that's a stat. It's a will save.
Yes. Where the fuck are you? Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, no, your willpower check is not great enough to control your dreams.
So I'm just dreaming that I have to take a piss.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But you know you're asleep, and you know you gotta pay.
Do I pee myself?
You didn't roll in that one, so I'm gonna go with no. You have some okay bladder control.
Okay, so I don't wake up.
You don't wake up. Okay, what is the rest of the people doing? Everyone else is sleeping. Grobar, do you want to do
I'm
anything here?
awake.
I'll wake
I'll
up.
get to you in a moment. You want to try and wake up in the middle of the night?
Is it the middle of the night?
Yeah.
It is the middle of the night.
No, I'm not waking up. Fuck that.
You're not waking up? Okay. You are busy. Diana, when are you returning? I assume you've had enough hours now to run to town and sell shit.
No idea.
Not yet. Got it. Do we have Crowbar in here? Is Crowbar
Yeah.
doing things? No, Crowbar is
I'm on the
asleep.
clock.
What's going on?
I've just decided that Fuzzlethumb, the questionably unreasonable gnome, is sleeping inside a eaten-out cheese wheel.
That is interesting.
Yeah, so he's asleep eating cheese wheels and science. Mia, what does your character wish to do?
I think I'm going to send my owl on a patrol.
Sure.
Do I have to roll for perception on my bird to see if it sees, like, just do a patrol loop?
No, the bird will take 10.
The bird will what?
Take 10. He automatically succeeds.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything while your bird is patrolling? More booze, perhaps?
No. No more booze. Just kind of lounge, I guess, by the fire.
Enjoy the warmth, true cat style.
Yep. Just kind of keep an ear out.
Boo.
Okie dokie.
Can I just, like, I guess maybe perception check to see if I hear anything in the woods?
Sure. You can't hear or see anything moving in the woods, but there is the strong smell of burning wood on the air.
Like, more than the fire?
More than the fire. Back to you, Velka. What are you doing?
So Belka, does Belka wake up yet?
I don't know. Rough perception. Yeah, Velka can wake up now.
With an intense urge to piss.
Need to pee.
What do
Sure,
I see when
you
I
wake
wake up? Because
You find yourself held immobile by a several-ton metal maid, sleeping next to you. Except she's not sleeping; she's just sort of laying there, staring into your eyes in a really creepy manner, with her smooth metal face that doesn't have any features.
This is going to confuse me because I'm trying to figure out what happened yesterday and night because I blacked out. What's going on here? And I need a piss. I ask her what she's doing and who she
admiring her heart's desire.
Who are you?
Did we give her a name yet?
Well, I know I was calling her Dora. I believe Koski was suggesting Dorothy.
Sure. She's going to quickly explain to you how she came into existence and why she is now following you around, without at all being offended.
Okay.
Long story short, you seduced the door.
Sounds like me. I need a pee. Could you let me pee?
Becomes a toilet.
We're not going there. No, she's gonna let you up, okay? She's gonna roll off you. She doesn't break your arm or anything.
Okay.
She's learned pressure sensitivity.
Luckily.
I just come outside behind the tent and start peeing behind the tent.
I'm gonna smell that, dude. Come on.
Yeah, you
Sure,
might
that
want to
works.
head to at least to a tree. Most people are smart to not be on their own tent.
I'm not peeing on the tent. I'm like peeing outside
You
of
don't
the tent.
pee near your tent.
Not with that attitude.
Do anything. You take a gun with you, you walk out into the forest, you pee, you come back.
Do I
he'll be
hear him getting up? to pee?
Fine. You rolled 15 earlier, so sure, you hear him.
All right. I'm going to sneak up on him.
Roll stealth. It's not the worst stealth roll you could have, sure.
Come up behind him.
So, Belka, are you going to attempt to figure out somebody sneaking up on you?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you going to attempt to figure out that someone is sneaking up on you?
Do I hear anything? Or do I sense that she's coming while I'm peeing here?
Perception check, come on.
Roll perception. Oh my god.
You have the craziest rolls.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're going to know she's coming. You're going to hear her footsteps. Her tiny pitter-patter footsteps that are really, really quiet.
I kind of I put my dick away and I turn to her and go, "What are you doing?"
Do you smell that?
Whoa, yeah, something smells kind of fishy here, doesn't it?
No, smoky.
Smoky. Well, I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, so
Take a deep breath. Smell.
Okay. Through my mouth. It smells like normal.
Perception. No,
Roll
roll
perception.
perception.
Oh,
So, sucking in a big breath of air, you can taste a whole bunch of smoke.
interesting. Where's the smoke coming from?
I don't know.
Let's head
But I
back to
think we
camp.
should reach the others.
Yeah, let's head back to camp.
We're at camp.
Well, I'm talking like the center of camp.
Okay. I am going to go wake the elf.
Wake the elf.
Do I try? How do I roll to wake him up?
Go in the tent and slap him.
Yeah, how do you want to try and wake him up?
I mean,
What method are we using to separate him from his hard-earned dreams?
elves don't even technically sleep. They meditate.
I'm gonna meow.
He's really drunk. You're going to meow. Okay, roll diplomacy.
Gotta figure out where's that under?
That's under skills.
Right.
Kind of like lay down and meditate.
That's 20.
Okay.
I was drinking, goddamn. Okay, so nat 20. I'm not sure if I want this Maudi or the Sonic Boom.
What do I feel like she just pulls his ears and just screams in his ears?
You know what? I totally just thought of the Nightmare Before Christmas, where they're running through the town and they're using the cat and they're cranking its tail.
Okay, so Dorvalor, the elf, is going to sit bolt upright and go, "No Fluffy!" He is now very much awake.
So I come down and sit next to Dulvor and kind of smack him here to wake him up.
You know, attempt to wake Grover. Okay, give me
Yeah.
a strength check.
Okay.
Grover, do you want to attempt to resist waking up?
Sort of.
Give me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Okay, so Belka, you have just smacked this half orc in the face.
Oh my God,
really
I woke
fucking
him up.
hard. Just boom, right? Unfortunately, the orc's face kind of feels like it's made out of bricks, and nothing happens.
I actually woke the elf up.
And nothing happens.
That is some serious nat 20 bullshit. Your nat 20'd so hard it worked IRL.
However, I would
Good
still
morning,
like to
Cesar.
respond, even though I'm not entirely or at all woken up.
No, Grobar has just completely ignored this sucker punch.
Um,
It did not even register.
at this point, I lean into him and I whisper into his ear, "You're gonna wake up." And I laughing touch on him.
So,
No.
roll for whatever its name is. Just give me a charisma check. That one.
Me?
You, yes, Belka.
What? I've never.
You an ugly foo.
You have never rolled bad charisma before until you want someone to wake up.
That is a 2, sir.
I rolled a
Wake
2.
Wake me up inside.
Does the owl return?
Not yet, no.
So is he like is he just laughing in his sleep right now?
You have yet to cast a spell, so I'm going to need you to roll to cast Laughing Touch.
Wake me up inside.
Okay,
Oh my
I'll take it.
god. Okay, so yeah, no, Grobar is now laughing in his sleep. It's only a quiet little chuckle, but it is definitely laughing.
Oh God. All right. So can we catch the dollar value up to where we're at?
Dolvalor. You here?
Yes.
So we are in camp. It's the middle of the night. Everybody's unconscious from drinking except Neolaga. And people are now waking up because there is the strong smell of smoke in the air. So everybody's being roused to figure out what the hell this is.
I meowed really hard. You sat up and said, "What?"
No, Fluffy.
Mm.
I naturally critted trying to wake you up. Sorry.
I would have been on earlier, just that we had a power outage for the hour.
So you're telling me you can feel the power?
Wow, I must have really natural critted.
Just don't
Turn the
crit
power
one
back
next time.
I see a Renuva.
Hey.
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, so Grobar is unconscious. His chuckling in his sleep has woken his dog, and his dog is kind of confused as to why he's laughing. So he's going to bite him on the foot, playfully.
While this happens, I kick him in the nuts.
Oh, roll strength.
Please tell me
Are
he
you
breaks his foot. Please tell me he breaks his foot.
I'm gonna need you to roll fortitude.
Belka or
Husky.
No, Grobar.
Oh, right. That's this one.
watch him pass it. Oh,
Nope.
Did he just gently fondle his balls?
No, he got kicked in the nuts. Unfortunately, Grobar's nuts are balls of steel. Grobar didn't feel much. In fact, Grobar wakes up laughing, saying he had a really pleasant dream. Despite a 80-something-year-old dude just attempting to, ensure he could never leave descendants.
That's okay. Grover's not that popular with the ladies anyways.
Apparently, you are with the men.
Also, not so much.
Okay. So
Yeah,
do
no.
I know Liger's awake or dollar value dole?
Yes, yeah. You're not critted. You know he's awake.
Okay, I'm going to then try to rouse the gnome in the same fashion of meowing.
Sure. Roll diplomacy.
I'm gonna roll a perception to see why the fuck I got woken up.
Well, let me
So,
finish.
lifting up the so in a moment of genius, you grab a pot lid from on the cart. You put it over the top of the cheese and meow into the crack as you lift it up, causing the cheese rind that the gnome is in to echo with your meow. The gnome is now awake.
I would like to ask the old man why he woke me up.
I was told to.
Well, now is not the time for being awake. Now is the time for sleeping. I would like to smash Belko on the head to put him to sleep. Non-permanent way.
In a what?
In a non-permanent way.
Aww. Okay, roll strength to smack Belka upside the head.
I'm going
As soon as I
to.
can see the screen.
I'm going to say to the wee one, "Do you smell that, wee one? There is smoke on the air."
Puzzle thumb. Is that Rusty?
Okay, I guess I'm in this.
You joined on time.
I joined nearly 40 minutes after the start time.
Yeah, but you were asleep
We
for
had
40 minutes
other things
before
to
the
do.
start time.
You're asleep in a cheese rind because I decided that was an appropriate place for the gnome to pass out.
Hey, I guess cheese is a comfortable bed.
Yep.
Okay, just for the purpose of Fumble Thumb and my voice is too deep to get the voice that I want for this, I'm going to be typing it into chat.
Okay. No squeaky gnome.
I
Or
did
extra.
my strength check.
So Belka will need to make an opposing fortitude check. The only thing that can save you now is a nat 20.
I mean, do you not want to play Rusty?
And I guess I can finish out this session.
Alright, so
Well, did
completely
you make
ignoring
a...
you, Fumble
you-
Thumb is going to say, I smell great. Cheese is awesome.
Take a deep breath. Smell, little one.
I guess I roll perception for that one. Second, please.
Do.
I'm rolling perception. 1 second, please. I smell something.
Yeah, so you know that you can smell all this strong burning wood fire on the air. It is not your campsite. Yeah. So it's a really sticky, strong smell. It's disgusting. There.
I'm going to. You guys still there?
Yeah,
I'm here.
Yep.
All right. Is everybody okay? So, I know they're awake. The elf is awake. Does the elf?
What is the elf doing, Gavin? He has just woken up. He was having a dream about his cat Fluffy.
He rolled perception, but I don't think he.
I'm gonna roll
Probably
deception.
9?
I'm gonna roll perception again to see what the fuck is going on.
Well, you managed to get your bearings the first time. So. Perception 23. So you smell smoke too. Smells nasty.
All right. I'm going to check on Grobar. Is Grobar awake?
Grobar is awake. Grobar is just about to smack Belka upside the head.
Can I quickly interject and say, "Do you smell the smoke?"
Give me a dexterity check. Please crit.
I will try my best, but now that you put that, what is that again?
It's a base stat.
Dead.
Cool.
I'm not seeing anything under my core.
Dex.
Oh, there it is. It was hidden on me.
That one. What'd you roll? 8. Unfortunately, it is not enough to save Belka being smacked upside the head. So
Why a dex?
Grobar, with
Yes.
an open palm, you are going to draw back and smack Belka right across the face. Belka's going to do like a 360 on the spot without moving his feet. And I'm going to need you to make me a constitution check, Belka, to ensure you don't actually go to sleep. I think, no, a fortitude save. Yep.
He actually had to go get laundry, so
I'll make it for him.
okay.
Game doesn't stop till Thermo's not in it. Fort save. 12. Okay, so you've knocked the shit out of him. He's on the ground, but he is not asleep.
No, well, that's right.
He has this tasty red mark right across his face. Except you can't see it, because he's black.
So I said, "Do you smell the smoke?" Are you going to respond to me?
I haven't smelled anything.
So take a deep breath.
Okay. I exhaled deeply.
Now in.
Oh, okay.
Roll perception. Wow, Grobar actually managed to smell smoke with his mouth. Can you roll another d20 for me?
Sure.
Particularly perception or just any d20?
Just any d20. Alright. Never mind. Didn't roll high enough for what I wanted. That's okay. So yes, Grobar can smell the smoke. It smells good. So it reminds him of the looting and pillaging of his childhood. You're an orc.
Yeah, no, right?
Okay, so Dorvalor, you are the man with the highest level of self-importance here. Do you want to try and take control of the situation?
Yes, but I've got to then roll for diplomacy, don't I?
Only the first time.
Who's over here?
Because
That chick you rescued from the dogs with her goblin hand gods. She is asleep.
It's like I fucked up. I say very
Well,
quiet.
not really. I mean, you can still attempt to do it. It's gonna be hilarious.
I also want to roll. Where is it? I want to see if I can roll a better intimidate.
Intimidate everyone into following you.
I'm going to meow at the lady in the tent. See if I can wake her up.
Why do we want her awake? She's like crippled.
Rub up
Still
against
good
her
to
to
wake-
try to wake her up.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that instead. I'm gonna go rub against her like a cat would. Try to wake her up.
Sure. Roll.
Is that the
Strength.
diplomacy?
No, that's not diplomacy. That's like she's asleep. So yeah, strength.
Strength. Is that a core skill, right? Yeah.
Strength 15. Okay, so it's adorable, and you manage to wake her up. She pets you.
I say, there's smoke on the air.
She nods. That's it. That's the whole thing. She nods.
Do you know why there's smoke on the air?
Nods again.
But you cannot speak, can you?
Nope. She shakes her head.
Shakes her head no or shakes her head yes?
Shakes her head that no, she cannot speak.
We need to move, don't we?
She again shakes her head.
Yes or no? You gotta say which direction. Shaking her head, I can just shake my head violently in all directions. It doesn't have any.
Is she having a seizure?
She is not having a seizure. She shakes her head.
She shakes her head.
Yes, shakes, as in no. She begins to make weird shapes with her hands and tries to mime something to you. Roll perception!
Who, me?
Yes, you. You're the only one. Everyone else is either a goblin or stupid.
Or just sitting next to Growbar.
That's under.
Seeing stars.
Did I roll it?
It went well beyond stars. He's got little birdies flying around his head. Perception 11. Yeah, you have no idea what she's trying to mime. It's got something to do with fire.
I do not get your gestures. She shrugs and looks defeated. I just walk out of the tent, and I'm gonna make my way to the dwarf.
Sure.
Is he awake?
No. Nobody woke him up. He's still asleep.
I will try to wake him up.
In what manner?
I will meow.
Meowing. Roll diplomacy. "18. Sure. The dwarf is not yet awake.
dwarf is or isn't?
Isn't. Yeah, he's really out of it. Like, that is some serious alcohol fucking poisoning. But, you know, not dangerous.
I'll give it a shot.
Growbar? Oh, fucking Jesus. Sure. Growbar, what manner do you wish to try and wake up the dwarf?
I will crouch down to his ear and give him the best orcish roar I know.
Roll diplomacy.
Diplomacy. All right. I actually gotta go find that.
Oh, this dwarf is gonna have such a hangover. Poor Scott. Diplomacy. Growbar shouts his best orcish roar into Scott's ear. Scott then proceeds to roll away from him and remain asleep.
Belka's turn.
Belka is currently KO on the ground after Growbar smacked him upside the head.
I'm gonna look up and actually do a strength check and try to wake him the fuck up.
In what manner are you trying to wake him up?
Stab him.
No.
Stab him. Jesus Christ. I mean, he'll definitely be awake, but good lord.
No, I'm just gonna sort of get my bow and sort of smack him across the arse.
Sure, roll strength. As you hit the dwarf lets out a gut-wrenching fart.
Okay, time for a
Gonna
bath.
What's Growbar doing now?
I'll put him in the soup.
Oh my god, don't put him in this. Sure, roll strength.
Okie dokie.
Are we successfully, like, killing our party leader?
You guys don't have a party leader yet. Unfortunately, you cannot quite lift him high enough to get him into the soup. You've managed to successfully pick him up, though.
I will. Why don't we just load him up?
He has a
Okay.
handful.
I'll throw him at the cart.
Sure, roll strength.
I will check on Belka while you're doing this.
Belka. Roll for me to see if you can throw off the days you've been put in.
What am I rolling?
I think it's Constitution. Belka doesn't have great Constitution, though, so, you know, maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you are still KO. Grobart, you managed to throw the dwarf about halfway. He lands heavily on the ground.
Is he awake yet?
No.
I'm going to. Okay. Elf boy,
I'm curious.
go find out what strange lady was miming.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Alright. I am going to make a perception check so I can figure out if I need to heal or if I need to wake.
Sure.
I'm curious. Did my maid hear or see any of what happened?
I'm gonna leave that to your imagination. You don't know.
Okay.
Mia, you are very well aware that Belka has just been smacked upside the head and is slightly dazed. He is not in any immediate danger. He's just, you know, a little out of it. More than a little out of it, but really out of it. But, you know, he's not in dire conditions.
Focus, old man, focus. I'm going to shake him slightly.
Sure. Roll perception. Perception, diplomacy. Diplomacy 21. Okay, so the sound of your voice brings Belka back to the real world.
What happened?
You got smacked upside the head, boy.
There is smoke on the wind.
Is there still a metal lady around?
Yes.
So
She is
having
your
said
love slave.
this,
Deal with
you
it.
notice that just behind Grobar there is a ominous-looking metal maid.
Yeah, that one.
Dora.
Dora.
Yes, her head turns towards your voice.
Dora, take care of old man.
Oh God.
You do realize, character-wise, we've never introduced ourselves to each other, so...
Absolutely.
I'm gonna roll a diplomacy perception to see if I can understand anything this woman is gonna say.
She's not saying anything, she's miming it to you.
Yes.
Alright. And then I'm going to approach the wee one. Wee one.
Well, my diplomacy check fucked up.
That's only for interpreting it. Roll perception to see if you can figure out what she's saying. I'll accept that. So, Dor Valor, as far as you know, this woman is telling you that there is a barbecue taking place and that you should go join it.
Why do I want to run something to see if I'm getting bluffed?
You rolled a nat 1 on diplomacy, boy.
Yeah.
As far as you're concerned, this is all 100% factual.
I want to run another diplomacy check to just make sure that I'm not getting gypped.
Unfortunately, your nat 1 will not allow it.
I'm going to...
Phone it is.
Okay. We won.
That's you, Fuzzle Thumb.
Did he step away? Rusty.
I'm here. What's up?
I said, we won!
We
Go help Dwarf with it taking so long.
I missed it both. Well, is this dwarf here?
You're going to try to wake him up.
Alright, let me check my character sheet real quick to find what little funny things I can do to
I'll
try
be
to
right
wake him
back.
up.
He does that. I'll come over here.
Sure.
So with that simple command she gave her, is she gonna do anything or no?
Yeah.
She's thinking.
I'm going to go half orc.
Grobar hears you.
Grobar. Is that your name?
Yes, I am Grobar. I was introduced as Grobar. I am Grobar.
Grobar. Start helping take down the camp. We must move.
Okay.
I lean over to Grobar. Grobar, smash.
Grobar's not your hammer.
I have a hammer?
Grobar looks down at his pants and back up. Yes. You have a hammer.
Grobar. Can you load the pot onto the cart?
I mean, yes, but
Alright,
also, why?
Food? Travels?
Well, fuck it, I'll do it.
Now, I would just want to point out that she said load the camp onto the cart.
Yes, I know.
This is up to Grovar's own interpretation. Take it and run with it, boy.
And Grobar remembers a while ago hearing about
Yes,
a
he
camp
can,
running
Lucy.
away. So, yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna tear up tents and poles and whatever else and just throw them on the cart,
Sure.
including
That's
the
fair.
logs of which we are sitting upon.
I like Rusty's question for you, by the way.
Yes, you can roll acrobatics to use his belly as a trampoline. A 16. You know what? You're successful. You are now using his belly as a trampoline. You've got a
That will
gnome
wake him up
jumping about
eventually.
eventually. He is really drunk, though. Like, impressively so. Okay. Dorvalor, is there anything you want to tell the rest of the party members? You need to rejoin them and share your findings.
Hmm?
Yeah, well, he's not here. Okay, Dorvalor is going to have the lead action.
Yeah.
Why is there an aura? I suppose it'd make it easier to find.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to keep that on, actually.
All right. I'm going to. Can I run a knowledge nature check to see if I can figure out how far off the fire is?
Sure.
Okay.
There is smoke in them there woods.
I want to run another
Okay, so this
diplomacy.
fire is probably a couple of kilometers away. There are no embers in the air, so it's not an immediate threat to your campsite. It
wanna
also doesn't
run-
appear to be overly large.
I want to run a diplomacy check to see if I can get a control of this situation.
So roll diplomacy for sheer awesomeness. Please roll again. You're having a good day for diplomacy. There we go. Diplomacy jacks. Okay, so Dorvalor is going to come out of the camp, the tent guarded by goblins. He's going to stumble a moment on a small rock that he somehow missed, before majestically standing atop one of these logs and commanding everyone's attention.
People, according to our injured friend, there is some sort of
Exact words.
Barbecue. barbecue/party.
I would like to tear up the holes in this first tent to get it into the cart.
Roll strength.
You got it.
You pass. With the assistance of your dog, you have just uprooted this entire tent. You gather all its parts into one single area and throw it at the cart. Well done. That is seriously impressive.
Oh, a party. Grobar likes parties. Shall we go? Or do I finish tent cleanup first?
Does my bird return yet?
Yes, your bird does return. It flies straight down and lands on your shoulder, or wherever it lands. It tells you there is a location a little bit to the west near one of the roads that has a large fire going in it. This fire does not appear to be spreading.
We still must break camp to travel.
Okay.
So the second tent's going to come up, and Grobar is going to throw it with his freakishly awesome strength straight into the cart.
Good job, Grobar. Good job.
Just so you know, when he throws this tent, everything inside the tent goes with it.
So where is Dolores in all of this?
She's taking care of Belka.
Yeah, she's
What is she doing, by the way? You never gave her.
so she sat Belka down and is now like tending to his brutally distended face muscles.
I'm gonna say
And
to the
third tent.
Third tent, what are we gonna roll for that? 12, so the third tent is going too.
I want to tap the old man on the shoulder and say, "That must hurt."
I'm
So
going
when you
to-
get to the final tent, the goblins have already started packing it up for you.
Oh,
You don't need to throw this one.
okay. Good small orcs.
Oh, yeah, that'll fly.
Right. I'm going to check on.
They take slightly longer than Grobar, but they do manage to get it into the cart.
I'm still
So-
bouncing on the dwarf's belly.
I'm just gonna.
You are.
I'm gonna check out to see how, like, if the dwarf is dead, just really deep asleep.
So this dwarf is so far asleep it may have been mistaken for a super high level meditative trance. Like he could meet his god at the moment should the fancy take him. Grobot, roll strength.
You got it.
Don't do that, Liger.
Oh no. Okay, a massive log comes hurtling over your poor dwarf. Fuzzle Thumb, roll dex for me to see if you dodge the log midair.
Wait,
Should I also roll dex because I'm standing nearby, or
No, so it's going over your head, but Fuzzle Thumb is bouncing on the dwarf, and it puts him just in the log's path.
So what happens to me?
Roll dex to see if you dodge the log.
Reflex or dex?
Just dex.
Just dex. Okay.
So the log flies over your head. Fuzzle Thumb actually jumps off the log midair again and goes hurtling into the dwarf at slightly higher speed than normal, waking him up.
Got quite the acrobat here, huh?
That's the one. Okay, so the dwarf is now awake. He's very bleary and doesn't really know what's going on. The dwarf looks at the dude sitting on his stomach, who says stuff with a very bad accent, and goes, "I haven't had enough to drink for this."
can I pick up the gnome?
Roll strength.
You can't
Fumble
pick me
Thumb.
up.
Do you wish to oppose this check?
I mean, I weigh 40 pounds. Does an 8 allow her to lift 40 pounds? Plus my
Yeah.
gear?
Plus, you don't have that whole much gear, but yes, it would, unless you decide to oppose it.
Okay, I'll let her lift me up then.
Okay. You have now grabbed the gnome.
Log incoming.
Roll strength. 22. Okay, yeah, so this log goes straight where you want it to. It's like, boom. You arced it like artillery and it lands perfectly. Or should it be artillery?
I'm going to ask the gnome very quietly to find out where the little mushroom guy went that's been hanging around the encampment.
Do I hear this?
Who?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying it very softly to him. You are nowhere near me. On the other side of the fire we have in the middle of our camp, which we still have not put out.
Still cooking the soup.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We still need it for light.
All right, rolling a perception check to see if I can find him immediately.
I'm going to then put him down.
12.
Log.
You cannot find him immediately. Yeah, that log's going straight where he wants it to. Jesus Christ. Grobar gives zero fucks about applied physics.
So I'm curious if he's going to be able to lift this with the door on.
I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try.
With the Iron Maiden sitting on it, yeah.
On the other side.
Roll for it.
Oh, that was close, man.
19. Okay, so as you attempt to pick this log up, the Iron Maiden on the other end prevents you from lifting it and throwing it as you wish. The maid asks Belka to step off the log for a minute. Before stepping back, she grabs one end of the log with a single hand before swinging it forward, Growbar with it straight into the camp. The cart. Growbar.
Yep.
You're in the cart, and
Yep.
you find yourself pinned by this rather heavy log.
Okay. Lift it off of me.
Roll strength. Sure, you managed to get yourself out from under the log.
All right. Does he see the mushroom guy?
He does not see the mushroom guy.
I want to see what I can see, so I'm gonna roll perception.
Roll perception.
Well, let's see if my Nope, my luck is still fucked.
You're blinded by the fire.
I tell my metal maid to put the cauldron into the cart as well.
Sure. So the metal maid says right away.
Oh, wait! First,
before
I turn the key on her, in her chest.
No,
You don't know about that.
Oh yes, I don't know about that. You're right. My mistake.
Okay.
I only know how
So
she became a door person. She became a
Yeah.
Dorian.
She's adorable.
So she easily picks up the cauldron, walk and places it in the cart easily.
Is Grobar still attached to it?
No, I'll go ahead and...
No,
touch
Grobar
it.
has disentangled himself from the log and extracted himself from the cart.
Okay.
So is
We
there still a
have fire
campfire?
underneath it, right?
We put the fire in the cart.
No.
It's a magic cauldron. It comes with fire.
Okay.
Well, that's disappointing. I was really going to enjoy throwing fire into the cart.
One step ahead of you, buddy.
I'm
What-
rolling for some fun to find Mushroom Person again.
Sure.
I'm going to inform the dwarf that there's smoke in the air and we must travel by night. Do I have to roll?
Um, Roll diplomacy to convince the dwarf. The mushroom dude is nowhere to be found.
You said diplomacy, right?
Diplomacy, yes. Okay, so the dwarf clearly agrees with your idea. We gotta go, and we gotta go now. After all, Grobot did such an excellent job of packing up the camp. The question is, where do you intend to go?
I know the general direction of the fire, yes?
Yes,
I plan to head towards it.
I see.
Where did the wolves go?
Grobot, you cannot pick up an ancient dwarven stronghold.
I mean, it's part of the camp.
Do it. Do it.
Okay,
Try it.
okay. Look, I'm not gonna get mad. Roll strength. That's a 20.
It's done a
It's not
natural.
a natural 20, though.
Roll strength a couple more times for me. Say like 3 more times. Not bad rolls, not bad rolls. Sure. You can tear these doors off and take it. Well, the
Wait,
doors
there
are
aren't doors
already
anymore, remember?
No,
Yeah.
you destroy it with a cauldron.
We killed the living doors.
You could start ripping up the stones.
He could start ripping up the stones.
What if he...
Sure, why not?
Radio.
I don't want to do bullshit, but at the same time, bullshit's the best answer.
I mean, literally anyone could tell me to stop at some point, and I would.
Yeah, okay, so Grobar is ripping up bricks. And
Growbar,
they're going into the cart.
Growbar, you need to stop. That's not the camp.
Oh, my mistake.
Which
Okay.
direction is the smoke coming?
From the west.
Which way is that?
Thank you.
This map?
I have no fucking idea, okay? We'll just...
Can we say it's this way? Because that's the
Sure.
direction the arrow went.
Sure.
I'm going to... instruct everyone that we must travel this way.
Dorian, come and hold me. Let's go.
Do I have to roll diplomacy or something?
Nah, yes, you do.
And
Do-
I'm going to do my best to perceive the way she walks and walk exactly in the same manner.
Who, Grobar?
Yes.
Okay, roll perception.
I'm curious. Do I see this tiny hammer circling around me?
No, it's currently hidden in your pocket.
Okay. So I don't know about the hammer yet. Okay.
You did not know about the hammer yet.
Unless you decide to put your hands in your pockets.
Yo, yeah, I mean, but that'd be a little
he's got a-
metagaming, wouldn't you say?
He's got a giant metal maid. His hands have elsewhere to be. That was pretty cheap, actually. Don't mind me. Okay. So we are all going to adventure down the road. Grobar, I'm going to need you to roll strength to move the cart.
Sure.
It's got some logs on it now. It's a little bit heavier than before.
Hey, that's a critical failure.
Really?
Oh my.
Okay, so as Grobar goes to move the cart, he slips on some dirt and face plants. The cart tilts forward, and the two heavy handles of the cart land on his shoulders. He is now pinned to the ground.
Perfect.
Let's.
I want to try to Well,
I say, everybody stand back. We've got this. And I ask my maid to lift it up.
Are you
Oh my
sure
God.
you want to do that?
We're going to be driven by the Iron Maiden.
Yes, that's exactly.
How can I misinterpret this order to cause the most harm to Grover?
I don't know.
I
You
say
figure
that
it
wheel
out.
side first, so the handles dig into his shoulders a little bit more as she lifts up the cart.
Well, she's not going to intentionally fail the objective.
No, she is lifting it up, but just by wheels first, and it rocks a little, and it still keeps the handles down. And then she'll realize what's going on. And lift it up.
I've something better.
Oh, no.
So your maid places you down. Am I in the right map one? Yep. Your maid places you down. Proceeds to walk up to one of the handles and push them without lifting the cart off Grobar, digging into Grobar's back and shoulders. Grobar, take 2 damage.
Okay.
I say to her, could you please stop?
Stop. Stop what?
What you're currently doing. You are currently hurting him.
No, the cart has no feelings.
Wasn't talking about the crowbar.
She is holding one end of the cart in her hand. She looks at Crowbar, looks back to you, and then drops the cart with the handle landing on Crowbar's arm. I have stopped what I am doing. Crowbar, take
Perfect.
2 damage.
Okay.
Dorian,
I'll keep you out of that one.
I thought you only
I wanna-
listened to me. You didn't need
I
to push
wanna
the cart. You needed to lift the cart off of Grobar.
She was. As she lifted it up, she dragged it across his back.
Oh, okay. Well,
So she
I
was
wanna-
technically doing what she had to do.
get Grobar out from underneath there.
Well, that's poor wording. Thanks, bud.
Okay, we can work with this.
If I have arms after this, I'm giving you a hug.
I was gonna run a strength see if I could pull him out.
So she lifts up the cart again before grabbing Grobar with her other arm and launching him across the clearing head first. He
He's
stops
attacked.
about here.
Oh.
That works. Grobar
Okay.
has covered most of this distance on his face.
Is Crowbar still alive?
Yes, it was all superficial damage.
And laughing about it.
Grovar, do you have anything to say about eating this much dirt?
Nope. Reminds me
Nope.
of home.
Okay, so Grobar is busy chewing his excellent protein supplements before wandering back over to everybody ready to move the cart.
Okay, maid, let's go. Let's do this over again. Let's go.
So she picks you up in a princess carry.
Wait. Where's Anne's character in all this?
He went back to town.
Is he back yet? What is he doing?
I don't know.
Been-
He hasn't told me yet. Ange, did you get back yet?
And just currently not there.
Hello.
Oh,
peace.
yeah. Clearly he's still at town.
But what is he doing? Like, he hasn't had a chance at all.
He's selling some stuff, clearly. It's okay. He knows people. He'll find you. Grobar, roll strength for me. Don't nat 1.
Again.
All right, here we go. Nat 1 number 2 coming up.
Please don't.
It's slightly
Oh. Not a nat 1, but enough to move the cart. Okay, Grobar is now moving the cart. We're all going to adventure forward. Okay, players may move to X. Boom. Okay, so parking the cart by the side of the road, Dorvalor has led everyone to the campsite under the instruction of Mialaga, the burning site that you guys could smell.
Nice.
What are we all doing? And Diana has rocked up at some point out of nowhere. Joined you on the road. There we go.
Good.
Well, let's see what's happening here.
Roll
Am I
perception.
still being held on the door?
Yes, I forgot to move her token here.
I see the world right now.
Did you just nat 20 perception?
Yes.
Oh no. There we go. Right, your maid is still carrying you, yes. You've had a lovely walk here. A princess carrier's quite comfortable. You could almost sleep in it.
Do I fall asleep in this travel?
Probably not. No, you do not.
So do I see what's going on as well?
Well, we're gonna go to Grobar's Nat 25. Grobar sees all. Sure, Grobar.
Yes.
You see all. Unfortunately, you're not very intelligent. All doesn't make a lot of sense to you. There's a large fire, a cart, and some jars.
Okay.
Since we're here, I'm gonna roll also a perception. See what I
I'm
can
gonna point to the ground about 20 feet away from us and go, "There are ants."
Okay, roll diplomacy to make them understand how important this is.
That's not one of the things I have on my hotbar.
Belka does indeed feel great. You're rolling a lot of nat ones.
It's only been two
So,
so far.
What is Grobar trying to do?
I'm trying
In
to
how
tell
many
you all.
rolls, sorry? I think in the last 10
3?
rolls you've had 2 nat ones. That's a high percentage of nat ones.
You clearly don't know me.
Okay, so Grobar is going to carry on a little bit and try and convince everyone these ants are important.
I'm
He's going to fail dismally.
I'm going to roll perception to see if I understand anything
Sure.
going on.
Well, you don't see all. You see a lot.
I'm also gonna roll perception.
All the perception. Dorvalor has rolled a 16 for perception. Okay, well, Mialaga and Grobar, because Grobar sees all. You notice that there is a heavily charred body in the middle of the fire that is now dying out. There are still a few embers left alive, but it's dead.
What do I notice?
Let me. You also see the body in the fire. You also see the cart. It's slightly, run down, and several jars. But you have to get close to figure out what these jars are.
I'm
Where
going to
is,
stealth.
sheet?
and-
I'm going to point to the fire and proclaim that the ants have claimed another victim.
What?
The ants have claimed another victim.
I tried to stealth. Do I?
Yeah, turn us stealthy.
I'm going to try to
I mean,
approach the
it's-
cart.
Sure.
Do I have to roll perception to see what I see here?
In the cart?
Investigate.
Sure, roll perception. A 9. Okay, so this cart has nothing on it. It is bare. It is similar to the cart the dwarf has, but it's not as sturdy.
I could have sworn I thought I saw something up here.
The jars were what were important. Belka,
The what?
the jars were what you were looking at that had something on them.
Can I climb up onto the cart?
You can.
Do I have to roll for that?
No.
I'm going to.
Belka does not see much. Except a giant fire pit, a cart, and some jars.
I'm going to investigate the jars.
Go investigate the jars.
What do they look like?
They are jars.
But what type of material?
Clay. Clay jars. Roll
Do
perception.
they have lids?
They do, and you'll have to get closer to take these lids off.
Where are the jars?
Over here.
I'm going to approach the jars.
Overlord, what do you want to do during all this? You haven't noticed the body, but you do notice the rest of it.
I want to get closer to the and roll perception to see what I can gather from the area.
See what your elf eyes see?
Yep.
All right.
21, okay.
All right. If I want to understand, like, look at the jar and see if I can distinguish the jar, what type of check would that be?
Knowledge check of some description.
Like, would that, well, would a nature check work, or would that be?
Nature
Like, what
check
type
would
of clay?
discern where they got the clay. A knowledge check would discern who made the pot.
But not just a fair knowledge check. I don't know if I can do that.
Knowledge, fucking local, maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna try the nature check to see if I can tell.
Did you nat 20?
I did not nat 20.
Those numbers are displayed in green.
Shush, I was in a different tab. Okay, so your knowledge check. This is very fine clay. It's clearly been refined from somewhere. This is a valuable ass jar. It's very good at its job. It's been fired, so it's tougher than normal.
We should probably get it a new job then.
Yes, Grobar.
What? That wasn't me.
Sure, sounded like you.
I am going to.
Oh, that was Belka.
Clearly
Are they
channeling
clean or are
Grobar.
they dirty? Like,
They are dirty.
can I tell more about what the dirt's on there with that check, or do I have to roll again?
Yeah, roll again. You're only trying to identify the jar, not check other crap.
Well, that's why I ask these things.
This is a classy jar, okay? Your next knowledge check shows that this jar is dirty. It was lifting the top. You can see that it was filled with oil, but is no longer filled.
Oh, it does need a new job.
I suppose you're going to employ it.
How
Go with your.
can I? I'm gonna roll a strength check and see if I can lift one. How big are they?
They're pretty big. Like, not 40-gallon drum big, but, unreasonably sized big.
I would like to
And
go back to
strength,
the.
right?
Yes. Strength 8. No, you cannot lift this jar.
I would like
quite
to go back to the ants and intimidate them to tell me what happened here.
Roll intimidate.
You got it.
Did I
Ouch.
believe any of his antics?
You did not.
Neither did anyone else.
Are
Nope,
all
you
the
had.
jars-
So all the jars are big and heavy, but they are also
And-
all empty.
Roll a natural
Robot.
114.
Grobot,
up.
you have just attracted the entire fury of a nest of ants.
Hope
Well,
it's not army ants.
time for
Those
me to go
ones will
dive
actually
into
draw
fire.
blood.
Pardon?
Said
I'm
it's
gonna go
cool.
dive into a fire.
The person who is not Grobot.
I said I hope it's not army ants because those ones will actually draw blood from you.
No, these are flying ants going to proceed to pester him for quite some time.
So do I see this all go down? And I also
All right.
Yeah, you see Grobot get swarmed by ants. Tiny ants with wings.
I yell at the ants, "What the fuck are you doing? Get away from him!"
We'll get back to that in a minute. We're going to go to Mia Liger. What is this check for?
This is to see if there's any identifying marks that I can identify on the jars.
No, there are none. These are perfectly smooth. This was clearly made by a large workshop.
Right, but no painting, no marks, no labels, hand painted.
There's a small strip of cloth around the handle on the top. It's got some writing on it.
Can I read it?
Yes, it says oil. So back to Grobar and his antics.
I'm sorry.
Roll diplomacy to see if the ants explain what they are doing to you.
That's not gonna work.
Not you, Belka.
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 Diplomacy.
Roll again, please. So the entire cloud stops, right? Chasing Grobar as you shout, "What the fuck are you doing?" Before the entire cloud proceeds to transform into a huge hand holding a middle finger up and continuing to chase Grobar.
I'm going to see if I can
I
handle
want-
this animal. Hold on.
Oh, I want to see if I can perceive what's going on with Crowbar.
I'm about to dive into a fire.
Wait, is the fire still burning right now?
Wait. I want to see if I can
I-
control the ants. I use handle animal.
Roll again for me, please, Mia.
Let me pull that back up. Skills, right?
Oh fuck.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the entire cloud of ants stops and chasing Grobar once again, and appears to be slightly mesmerized by whatever the hell you just did.
Can I pretend like I'm using the force?
Sure. You just sort of like wave your hands at it and all the ants stop. Jedi mind trick style.
So while this is happening, I yell, "Yeah, you stupid ants!"
Please don't antagonize the ants.
Please crit fail this just for the lulz.
Roll intimidation, Belka.
Okay,
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
How did you roll higher than that handle? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Mia, I need you to roll handle animal again.
Okay.
See if you save fucking Belka from his stupidity.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, you know what? That passes, because I'm not doing this bullshit. The ants ignore you. And continue to be mesmerized by Mia's magical
Mind
hands.
tricks.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did I do spirit fingers?
Sure.
And I just
Your
walk
maid
away.
walks up behind you and, like, picks you up again and takes you away from the ants.
I love how you
For
have
your
a
own
babysitter
safety.
built in the game for the player.
You gave me an NPC. Here we go.
3 NPCs. And let's not forget.
One way or another, shit will go the way it has to go.
Okay.
Okay, so Crowbar, you've noticed the ants have stopped chasing you.
I think I'm still gonna jump in the fire for safety.
Sure. Gonna need you to roll Dex for me. And then a Strength check. Sure, Crowbar lands in the fire.
Crowbar, no!
Unfortunately, it's only the remaining embers, so at worst he would be lightly scalded.
Crowbar, no!
Oh, it's warm in here.
Roll Constitution.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, you jumped into a fire!
Okay.
7, okay. You survive. Slightly
What-
singed, you're lucky you don't have any hair.
Are these flying ants? What type of
These
ants
are
are they?
flying ants, these are the soldiers of the swarm. And right now they're obeying your every command.
Can I roll? Would I roll diplomacy to calm them down? To like soothe them out,
They're
so I
they're
can.
already pretty chill.
Okay. Part of me wants to see if I could try to tame them.
But you already have a bird. Okay, look, so if you do tame a tiny ant, they're gonna become a swarm of like small-sized ants, and then you've got like 30, 40 odd ants the size of the gnome running around that can all fly.
It'd just be a flying gnome.
You would have a legitimate swarm of ants to do your bidding. Big ones.
Not gonna lie, that sounds pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, yeah, so you really want to trade your bird in for some ants?
No, who said I had to trade in my bird?
You're going to tame them. The ants are still ants, I'm just saying. Sure. Roll animal handling to see if you can tame them. Roll 3 times. It's going to take a while, though, so everybody should take a seat.
I'm being held, and Belka feels really safe.
Well,
and-
am I losing the bird then? Because I don't want to lose my bird.
No, you're just taming the ants, so that this particular nest of ants, you're going to do druid bullshit. You're going to excavate the queen and put it into a large gourd, and you're going to carry this ant's nest around on your back to help you. Congratulations.
Progressively
you have an
better
ant-
every time.
You have an ant-filled backpack.
A filled
a
backpack
sov-
or just
No, like a big-ass old pumpkin. A gourd.
a gourd?
One of those gourd backpacks.
How do I add that onto my equipment?
I don't fucking know. Gourd backpack filled with ants. The best part, as long as you feed it, you have infinite ants.
Can I tie it to my belt? Maybe that's not a good idea.
Probably bouncing around a lot.
Yeah, it'd make them angry.
Mhm.
No!
So you could just tie it to the bottom of your backpack.
They'd still swing around a bit. Putting them in the backpack's probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
They're very understanding ants.
So does that mean she's a Ant-Man now?
ant woman. Ant.
Can't woman though?
Gender specific here. And if you decide to rob a bank with fucking 10 pounds of ants, then yes, you would be Ant-Man.
Actually, I would be Ant Woman.
You
Wait.
would.
Does this
You're a
make
cat.
me an ant?
I was gonna go with an antagonist.
Auntie aunt?
These are all bugging me. Look, anyway, you now have the sovereign queen of that patch of dirt.
I like the concept of a gourd. What color gourd?
Pick one.
Purple.
I just assume you have it laying around because you're a goddamn druid.
I have a green gourd of ants.
The dude who tries to steal that is in for such a surprise. Okay, that's going to take you a while. So, you are
How much would that weigh?
a lot. I don't know, like 25 kilos?
I mean,
It's just filled with
she could
dirt.
go the whole, what's the ninja from Naruto that has all of those, the insects? Yeah,
Oh, no, that's not Gara. Gara's got the gourd, the other dude's got
Yeah.
the bugs.
girl's got the
I don't
gold.
want them living in her body, that's just weird.
No, not in her body, she's
No,
just
in her fur.
outside of her fur. They're
I have
keeping
a
her
cat.
pelt perfectly clean. They're eating all the dead skin off her body.
I'm
She's
a cat,
got
though.
perfectly exfoliated skin. Never gonna
Oh,
have a
this-
parasite on her.
She's got like gnome-size ants inside her fur. Okay.
Yeah, no.
They're not
She's
that
like talking
big
to
yet.
somebody,
She
you
didn't
just
make them
see her
familiar,
fur
so
move.
they're not that big.
Yeah, it's not. They're not going to grow. They're just literally an ant farm I carry with me.
Flying ant farm.
Yes. And they
They
just
all
roam
have
outside of her
wings.
fur.
I mean, you're gonna walk into somewhere with a really tasty smell and just see this black cloud go and steal food. Druids, right?
You
Okay, so back to the scene at hand, though.
Yeah,
Grillbar.
that's what you
Yes.
get, you stupid ants.
Oh, please do not antagonize the ants.
You are lucky I am here, old man.
How can Gerbar in a fire help you?
Grillbar should get out of the fire.
Should.
So is Grobar like been in this fire for like the last like few hours while she's taming these ants?
Okay, so Kuva is currently taming the ants, right? She's a really awesome druid. She can interact, but she can't move while she's taming the ants. So she can still talk to you guys, but she can't make any other checks, and that's gonna go on for a bit.
It's fine.
But she gets a cloud of ants. Come on.
Good stuff.
Okay, so Grobar, you're
Yes.
currently slowly baking yourself in this fire. How do you feel?
Toasty.
You're soon going to be
course you
crispy.
will.
Yes.
Grobar's dog is gonna jump into the fire and attempt to drag him out. Make
That's
a
not my
strength
dog.
check. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Whose dog
I
is
don't.
it?
I don't accept this dog.
His dog's right here,
That's
dude.
your pet dog.
My dog's right here.
Yeah, his dog's right here.
Okay, fine. The other dog is gonna attempt to drag you out.
Well, I rolled a natural 20, so no.
No? Okay, so you pull the dog into the fire. The dog is now smoldering.
No.
Good puppy.
Grodor!
No, get out
Grodor!
of the fire. You're killing your puppy.
Grobar,
Oh.
get
Oh,
out!
okay.
Okay.
Should I put them as a consumable? Like a one use?
No, you have an infinite pot of flying ants. Come on. You have the queen in there, so she's making more ants. You can only use them like 3 times a day, though.
Could you like fill a
Just
whole
pick
room
a
up
big
with
one.
ants?
She could if she had enough time.
I don't know what their weapon would be.
They'd have a natural pincer weapon.
We would have to
Make
figure out
those-
how to do that whole weapon thing again. I just keep on picking up weapons. I am one druid armed to the teeth.
These ants are an autonomous, voice-activated weapon. So, as far as medieval shit goes, you're doing pretty good.
It's like
Ooh. Oh God, what is that song? The Flight of the
Valkyrie.
Bumblebee?
Yes, the Flight of the Valkyrie.
Okay.
You
Can
could
that be the-
technically use these ants to fly if you nurtured them enough. They just like all attach to you and flap their wings.
I can
You
fly
could do
too.
cool Matrix shit. Just cover like
Yeah, you like use the ants to like reinforce your movements and stuff.
Good lord.
they act like armor.
Ants armor
Like,
configuration.
They shift to protect me about before I get hit.
Oh my god. Antics. All the antics.
They're like little nano machines.
Oh, these are still
Essentially.
reasonably large ants, right? I mean, Grobot noticed them, but
So-
then again, Grobot noticed all.
So I have
Can
my
I-
maid bring me over to the canisters.
Yep.
Make any other checks to ask my ants questions. Damn it!
I look around at the jars and try to see what's going
I
on with
mean,
them.
if the DM
Roll
had
perception.
remembered to put the gnome here, the gnome can talk with animals.
Well, you can put the gnome here. You're allowed to move his token.
I would if I could, but he's not there, so I can't move him.
You
You
can
Go
can
to your
place him on the
character sheet.
screen.
yeah, you can place them on the screen yourself.
No, actually, does he have a token associated? He does not.
He should.
Okay.
No?
I haven't set it as his default.
Oh, right. He doesn't have a sheet, does he?
I have a
He does have a
sheet.
sheet.
You never installed it for yourself. Interesting.
Select a token.
Okay, I'm here.
So Fuzzle Thumb is going to do the gnome thing, and he is going to pop out of the jar that Belka is now investigating. We don't know how he got there. That's just what he's going to do.
Does he break the jar?
No, he just like lifts up the top, Metal Gear Solid style, from
Smashing.
the inside. From the inside, just ta-da.
I just yell, "Whoa, smashing!"
I'm
Roll
gonna
a
laugh and
deception.
point.
Laugh and point. Grobara is going to laugh and point.
Tiny elf is funny.
Good lord.
Yeah, by the way, Grobar only knows 3 types of races: human, elf, and orc.
I ask him to get out of the jar because I'm currently
at
trying to
least
figure
that's
out what
better
the
than Fumble Thumb. He's gnome and everything else,
Hey, Fumble.
which are human.
What's inside the jar besides you? You seem
Do I
to
need to
have
roll
intimate information about this jar. You've been
Does
inside the
Fumble Thumb know?
jar.
Fumble Thumb does know. What is in there, Fumble Thumb?
Ooh, I actually get the 2 things. I don't know what
This
to
just
say.
is completely up to you. Come on. You have the power.
I got the power.
You're telling me powers in there?
No,
Hold
that
on.
was out of
No,
character.
for Fumble Thumb, I type everything out for Fumble Thumb because the way he says things are good.
Good.
Thermo, I am sending you a PM.
I have no idea how to PM. Is this on?
Is it still nighttime?
Yeah.
It is still nighttime. It's getting closer to dawn, though.
Okay. Do we have any light other than the ambers of this fire?
No. Nobody's far enough ahead to light a torch.
Okay. Would I know that it's dark, or is my character not being able to tell that?
No, how would you not know it's dark? Yes, kid.
I don't know it's
you
dark.
It's dark.
Can I light a torch?
Oh. Because I can see a lot, do I perceive more wood around the area?
No, all the wood is in the pile of shit that's burnt. Okay, so Fumble Thumb has
Yeah,
said that.
what's that mean? DM, translate for us.
Roll for it.
Oh goodness.
You get a 10. Okay, so it's a wobble of glint shine dust. Clearly, it's something very shiny. It might be valuable. Who knows?
I'm gonna go to this one and lift up the top. First, I'm gonna light a torch and then lift up the top and look into it.
Sure.
Do I see anything?
So you've lit this torch. As you lift up the top to look in, your torch flame ignites, the gas is coming out, and causes an explosion as the inside of the pot blows out. Your metal maid, however, is incredibly well trained and has shielded you with her body.
How big is that explosion?
That explosion is not huge, but the pot was, obliterated.
Is it more than 10 distance?
No. It was just like a small explosion.
So like 5 feet, like that big.
And like a 3x3 square based around where the pot was.
Okay, so Fumble Thumb got hit in his pot.
No, Fumble Thumb has a pot for cover. He just lowered the lid back down and dodged it all. Congratulations, you just exploded a pot.
Guys, guess what I found? Exploding pot.
Explosions!
Do you know how much those are worth?
I mean, I could try rolling an appraise.
No. Let's check. Let's find out. Yeah, let's go over here and appraise it.
I kind of want to open this one, and I question if I'm still smoldering.
Grobar is not still smoldering. Grobar doesn't have any fur. His dog, on the other hand, is apparently fireproof.
Or if you picked the dog up and held him with his back towards the fire, that would protect the Doge, wouldn't it?
Probably. The dog is fine. This is a really tough dog. Okay, so what are we doing?
Lifting lid?
Grobar is lifting the lid, checking in the bottom of the pot.
Yes.
Roll perception. So the bottom of this pot is filled with a fine white dust. It's very
Oh,
shiny.
Do I see this?
magic powder in the pot.
Oh, he yells magic
still a
powder?
little-
Let me find out what type of magic this is.
Why? It's magic. That's all you need to know.
It's okay, Grodor. Wow. Why? I'm gonna call you Grodor from now on.
I mean, everyone else has been butchering it, so why the fuck not?
What's the actual name?
Grobar.
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 I don't know
I've
what-
been saying it right.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've been saying Grodor. Probably because I've been thinking of Hodor when I think of your character. I'm sorry. Grobar, stand aside. Let me find out what this magic powder is.
Can I taste it?
Sure. Taste the magic powder.
Okay.
I'm doing an arcane check, right?
You are.
Where the fuck is it?
I would like to perceive how it tastes.
So it tastes like rocks.
Ah, just like home.
I don't see an arcane check anymore.
It's knowledge
it's-
arcana.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and
Thank you.
that one.
Just let me know when I'm done taming.
Sure. Let these idiots fuck around a bit first.
Oh, will do, will do.
Knowledge Arcana. Yeah, this shit isn't magic.
Grodor, you lied. Let me figure out
No,
what
it's
this
magic.
is.
Just like other one. It's exploding magic.
I lean in and grab a handful and basically investigate it, find out what the nature of this is.
Sure.
What am I rolling?
Roll perception. And then roll a knowledge whatever check. Law?
That would be a raw intelligence, wouldn't it?
A raw intelligence. Yeah, just roll. That's a good idea. I like that idea.
I want to roll a perception and to see if I can identify what the powder is.
I mean, character-wise, you only know that it's quote that it's not magical powder now.
So,
Well,
Belka,
no.
Yes.
you've just realized that this is diamond powder.
Diamond powder. What can I do with diamond powder? Do I know what I can do with diamond powder?
I don't know. Have you made a knowledge arcana check?
Yeah. Again.
Again, yes. So diamond powder can be substituted for regular powder.
What can you do with regular powder?
Not a whole lot. Well done, you're a potato.
While I'm doing this, can I play as my bird?
You can.
Okay, my bird's gonna land on the elf's head.
How do you feel about this, Gavin?
Hey, bud.
The elf is totally cool with it.
Do you want a snack?
The bird. How do I? Would this be a diplomacy check to see if we can communicate?
No, your bird is intelligent enough to understand. It's your familiar. And right now, it's up to you to decide whether or not Polly wants a cracker.
Polly wants a cracker.
I reach in and I give it a crack.
Okay, so your bird will eat a cracker. Do you want to take a shit on his head?
No, I'm smart enough not to do that.
No? Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so back to Growbar. Growbar,
Yep.
you ate this magic powder.
Yes.
Cough, cough.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's not actually so bad.
Uh,
I'm gonna need you to make a note on your character sheet
Okay.
that you have eaten diamond dust.
Understood.
This will actually be important later. Puzzle Thumb, what do you wish to do?
Hmm.
You are
Get
still
out of the
current-
pot and close the pot, and sit on top of the pot.
So, okay, I'll let you take 10 on that, because we don't want to fuck that up. You are now sitting on top of the pot.
Okay, Fumbleton is happy.
Excellent.
I want to lift up and empty out the powder out of the diamond dust out of the pot onto the ground.
Roll strength. These are big pots. You fail.
Maid,
You can't move this pot.
maid, empty out this pot.
But is he like literally dumping it on the ground?
Yes.
Uh,
What is she going to be doing? Is the real question.
she's going to move over to the pot. How can I misinterpret this in the funniest way possible?
She'll start scooping out the sand or absorbing it into her body.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with she absorbs all the diamond dust into her body.
Holy crap, what is the hardness value of her now?
Ridiculous.
So do I see
Nah,
like this...
I'm pretty sure her hardness value is now equal to plot armor.
No, because I don't know if you'll roll her as an object, but an object does 30 times its hardness value
That's okay, she's
times
technically
its
passive.
velocity.
After all, men don't like violent women.
She already tried to kill me twice.
Yeah, but whose fault
But
is that?
that wasn't straight up murder though. That was just an accident.
Accident? Her trying to kick me up into the air?
Yes. It's all
Well-
playful. She didn't actually kill you. Trust me, if she wanted to kill you, you'd be dead. No? So yeah, you now have an empty pot and a maid filled with diamond dust. What did you just try
What?
to do?
I don't know what the fuck I just did.
What did you click on?
I don't
'Cause that's
know.
a nat one.
I
That's a
don't know
nat
what-
one, buddy.
I don't know what I was trying to do. I was clicking on some buttons, and next thing I know, this popped up.
This is a caster level check. You're a caster level 2.
What the fuck? Does like magic just appear out of my hand suddenly? Like it was unintentional too. Like shit.
I got it. We're gonna spin this real fucking hilarious, okay? So as you go to investigate your now diamondized maid, as you touch, your magic goes haywire and you shock her. There's just that little bit of spark between you.
Does this make my maid more attracted to me?
Yes, it also gives her just enough energy to condense some of this diamond dust into a diamond ring. You have just given your maid a diamond ring. Congratulations.
Oh.
I'm gonna start poking the dead body with a stick
Oh my god.
Wait, there's a dead body? Where?
in the fire. I pointed it out and said that the ants had claimed another victim, but nobody seemed to notice. So
Unfortunately, only Grobar notices all.
I need to fix that. Oh well.
So can I check out her body, find out how she sucked this diamond dust in to herself?
Sure, roll perception.
What are with my rolls today?
You know, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say magic. That's all you get.
Can I Arcana check that?
I'm
Fumble Thumb
Look,
is trying
buddy,
to be Mr.
you
Doorlady
managed
again,
to
like
make
he's
this
always been.
more sentient with the fires of passion. Regular magic ain't gonna cover it.
I'm gonna walk over to the cart and see what's inside the cart.
I'm gonna fly over to the Iron Maiden and try to sit on.
Sure, the maiden will allow you to sit.
Oh,
Roll perception for the car. 24. Okay, brilliant. This cart was used to move all the wood for the fire as well as the pots.
is there anything inside the cart? Anything left?
A couple of shackles, but nothing else. And a length of rope. You can have a length of rope from the cart.
Hmm.
You notice runes inlaid along the wagon's wheels as well.
Because of my perception check, am I able to read them?
You notice them. You'll need a separate check to read them.
Okay, perception or just knowledge?
Knowledge Arcana.
Arcana.
You nat 20 twice in a row. Okay, so these particular wheels are the wheel deal. And the runes on them prevent them from leaving tracks. So you cannot tell where this cart came from. It just sort of appeared here.
Fumble Thumb has addressed Iron Maiden.
Yes. Fortunately, she has yet to move to claim the next pot of dust.
Okay.
My bird's going to fly around
The burb.
and
Burb.
do a, I guess, perimeter check. Just
I ask
Roll.
Grobar what he's doing.
roll what?
The bird needs to roll perception. I don't know if it can though. Did we decide it had perception? Just roll it with your character sheet. We'll do it at a disadvantage.
Hold
Because
on.
science. Grobar,
Yes.
roll strength for me, please.
Okie dokie.
My owl can. Although I
Your
don't know if we
owl.
filled it up. Yeah. See, I just did off the character sheet me as owl.
Excellent.
What did I name my owl?
I have no idea. I think we're just calling it Owl for the moment. Could you name your owl Owl?
No.
He's currently named me as Owl.
I knew I came up with a peculiar name.
We didn't note it down anyway, did we? Grobar, you are poking a dead body with a stick.
Sure am. And in response to the old man's question, Crowbar is poking the ant's victim.
What victim? Do I see the victim? What do you see?
Roll
there's a-
perception.
I would fucking hope so. I'm poking it with a goddamn stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Belka has finally noticed that in this fire there is a dead body.
Oh, fuck. There's a dead body. Iron Maiden, pick
Yes.
it, pull it out.
The ants did terrible things today.
Your maid looks at the dead body and goes, "But it's filthy, and
your
it's
maid is
dead."
So very shiny.
I actually wanted to name my bird Leroy.
Jerk. If you name your bird Leroy Jenkins, I guarantee that it will not die.
Okay, it is named Leroy Jenkins.
At least it has chicken.
This is going to be a fun campaign. The downside of this is your bird must shout Leroy Jenkins whenever it attacks something. At least for the first time.
I'll be more than happy to fill in that role.
Well, let's hear it.
I'm gonna put it in bracket owl, so that way we know who it is. I'm gonna re-roll that perception real quick, just so I can see how it looks.
Leroy Jenkins!
Okay, calm down. It's not attacking anything. It only does that when it attacks.
Somebody asked for it.
I just wanted to see the name come up.
Okay.
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 So I originally rolled 11. I'm sticking.
So yeah, your maid has expressed her disgust at being told to move a dead, burnt body.
Oh,
Belka, how do you feel about this? You
Okay.
know it's dead, okay? You rolled a 20.
I'd rather leave it.
Okay.
The less evidence we leave of us being here, the better.
And I'm still poking.
Fine, I'll pull it out.
You'll pull it out? Roll strength for me.
Jesus.
Oh, come on!
Where? So this is where all my rolls are.
You're supposed to be the tank today, apparently.
The diebot giveth, and the diebot taketh away.
Okay, so, Belka, you have just launched this dead body out of the fire. Yep. What do you want to do?
I want to put it on the ground and check out how it died and what it was. And can it be
Sure,
harvested
roll
from
Do
meat?
you have any necromancy spells?
No.
Nope.
Thank fuck.
I think it has fatiguing touch. That's a
I
necromancer.
wish I took that druid spell now. I could return flesh to bone. That's a druid thing.
Hold on. We're not done yet. Belka, roll perception to see what you can figure out about this dead guy. 7. You can figure out jack shit about this dead guy. He died by fire. Congratulations.
And that's it?
That's all you get.
Can I tell what it is?
It's dead.
Well, I'm talking like a race.
It was a humanoid.
Okay.
Most of the features were burnt away.
Is it like well done, like something that we could eat?
Nani?
No, it's burnt to a crisp.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can try eating it.
You'll let me know when Leroy returns, right?
Yes.
Okay. My names are such
Okay.
meme.
That's fine. This entire campaign's gonna end up a meme.
I'm a catfolk named Me a Liger. Just
But the question is, do you have spots or stripes?
I don't. I look like one of the wolf the werewolf cats.
So despite being a catfolk, you look like a dog.
Creepy.
Rather unsettling, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anything else you want to do with this dead guy? Puzzle
I
fun?
wanna
You
poke
want to chip in somewhere here? Okay, Grobot, roll strength again to poke the dead guy.
I did.
He did 15. Excellent. His head falls off.
Awesome.
Okay.
Do I
What
notice
person
the head
used the-
falling off?
Of course you do. Its head fell off.
I say, oh, fuck. And I kick the head away.
You kick the head.
Yes.
Roll strength. 11. Okay, well, you successfully boot the head.
Did he rip the head off the body?
No, Grobot poked the head off the body, and then Belka's like freaked out and kicked it. Grobot, how do you find
Yeah.
this? Is this highly amusing?
It's kind of boring. I'm gonna go sit on the cart.
Sit on the cart. Excellent. Why would you desecrate a dead body?
It's already dead. Why not?
Good lord. Okay, sure. Your maid is going to attempt to absorb the other pot of diamond dust.
On her approach, Fumblethumb will grab the lid and swing himself backwards, throwing himself onto the ground, opening the pot for her.
Okie dokie.
All the while smiling. Because it's fun.
Can I get you to make a dex check for how well you do that? Acrobatics, that's the one. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Okay. Okay. I land on my
Yeah,
back.
that's possible. I mean, you're not doing anything
I land on
super
my back. I'm fine with that.
brilliant. So your maid will absorb another pot of diamond dust.
Do
So
I
how many
do I
pounds of
see
that
this
is?
happening?
Of course you do. It's your maid.
How many pounds of diamond dust is that?
We don't know. Only the maid knows, and I'm the maid, and I'm not telling you.
Dorian, what are you doing?
Cleaning up, master.
Why are you sucking it up?
She looks straight at you and goes, "It's filthy."
You're sucking the filth into you?
No. I'm sucking the shiny bits into me. I'm cleaning them as they go in. So they're not filthy.
Where are you putting them?
Away.
I would love it if she makes it into like a shiny cocktail dress on her person.
It's diamond dust. She is not a forge.
Well, I mean, she can just arrange it however she likes because she's absorbing it into her body. She already made a diamond ring.
That was due to magic, though.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, what do you plan on doing with it?
I have no idea, actually. Holding it. There we go. She is holding it for the master.
Oh, okay. You do that. I'll keep to myself. You keep cleaning up. I'm gonna go back for the body and try to like put it back in the fire because don't like the smell of it.
Hey, Elf. Elf.
Yes.
Come here. My nose is itchy.
Oh, okay.
Can you scratch my nose?
Why do I think that might have to be rolled a diplomacy check?
She's asking you to do it, so you can just scratch her nose. Is your
Okay.
elfish pride going to allow you to do this?
I'll scratch your nose.
Of course.
Thank you.
Good lord.
Where
Okay.
is the injured lady?
The injured lady is back by the roadside with the cart and the dwarf.
I wonder what she would say to this. Or not say.
Not say. That's pretty funny, actually. Okay, carrying on now. You now have two big-ass pots filled with oil. Oh, one big-ass pot filled with oil and an empty one.
Wait, they found oil?
So when the maid cleaned up the diamond was coated in oil. So she's put it all in one pot.
Well, that explains the explosion.
It would, yes. Well done, Growbar. You're a genius.
That's out of character. I don't know what the fuck oil is. Are you kidding me?
Well, you know what oil is. It's oil of this and oil of that.
Yeah, true enough.
You know enough that oil is good just for putting on food.
Some oil. Okay. So we're gonna let some time pass. Mira's gonna finish taming her ants. Your owl is going to return. Did you have him patrolling for anything specific or just patrolling?
Mia?
What? I'm sorry.
Did you have your
did you
bird
have your
patrolling for anything?
anything specific or just patrolling?
Just patrolling to check what, you know, around the area to make sure nothing's approaching.
Okay, nothing is approaching. The area seems pretty safe for the moment. It is now the wee hours of the morning. The sun's just come up. Congratulations, it was a beautiful dawn. You guys don't get a lot of sleep, do you?
No.
Pretty sure I passed out on this cart.
So Grobar is passed out on the cart snoozing.
Am I done with the ants yet?
You are done with the ants. The ants are now tamed. You have a backpack full of ants.
A gourd.
A gourd of ants.
Yes. Green gourd of flying ants.
It's good. Delicious? I don't fucking know. There's a pun here, sure. I'm sure. Okay, what does the party wish to do?
It's gorgeous.
That one.
Oh my god, I can just see it now. The dwarf is gonna find the gourd in my backpack, think it's liquor, and try to drink it.
Dorian, I'm tired. Carry me around for and follow the group.
Well, no,
Sure.
she needs to pull the cart.
What? No, she doesn't.
Well, which cart are we taking then? The one we had, or the one we found?
The one we
I
have.
think we
is
should
all
switch to
our
the
stuff,
one we found.
But it would.
Well, none of you know. Actually, I'm going to run a diplomacy check to see if I can get people to listen.
People are always listening. Whether or not they act on it is something else.
Well, I tell everyone within earshot that the cart that we found leaves no tracks.
Well, we could send the orf with the injured woman back to town and take this as a party cart.
What do you guys think about that, huh? Interactions here, gentlemen. Mia Liger has just said that this could be our cart.
No, this is gonna be your cart.
Okay, I will take ownership of the cart.
I don't want
But we
anything
can use
to
it
do
for the
with
party.
cart.
Yeah, so Mia Liger, you now own a cart
Okay.
with magic wheels.
Can I know what I can do. It has magic wheels, yes? That it leaves no trace?
Yes.
Are we sure that's all it does?
No, but that's all we found out so far.
Okay, so what's the check for...
It would be detect magic and then knowledge arcana.
where's detect magic?
Skill. Actually, it's a cantrip. So spells level 0. Man, I am hungry.
You can ask me to do it because I'm a sorcerer and I do have that cantrip.
She is a druid and she also has that shit.
Oh, wasn't sure.
I'm just not very good at it yet.
Well, thankfully you already know it's magic, and detect magic is either a hit or a miss. So yeah, you can see there's magic.
Okay, and then what's the other one I have to do?
A knowledge arcana to identify the spells. Magic bullshit.
That one I'm not going to be too good at. But I'm going to try anyway.
Hey, you succeed. So yeah, these wheels are magic wheels. Only the wheels are magic, the rest of the card is not. These wheels obviously leave no traces because magic. They also help you travel a tad faster, but because this cart is not being solely motivated by the wheels, this enchantment does not have any effect.
I've got this.
You don't know that. I know that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Could you tell me? I'm sorry, that's metagaming. Don't do
It is
that.
metagaming.
What?
Well, it's my cart.
It is
You said, like,
now.
Maya.
I was gonna suggest I could tell it to follow you around.
She could attempt that herself.
What check would that be?
Charisma.
Tell the cart to follow me around. I will try this.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so give me a charisma check for the cart to follow orders. An 11. Okay.
Do I hear this?
You do hear this. You hear Mialia very loudly tell the magic on the cart to follow her around.
I ask my maid to bring me over to the cart and to put me down next to one of those wheels. Or next to the cart.
Wait, do I get a reaction from it?
Yes. The cart turns towards you. I need to go to a fucking separate layer. Turn the cart. Grobar, you're
Yo,
going to be slightly disorientated
don't worry about it.
as the cart has just turned around with you still on it.
Okay, so it does follow her?
It does follow her.
I turn to her and go, although it's no door maid.
Yes, well,
But now she's got an infinite backpack.
not infinite, but
It's not infinite, but it is
will
upgradable.
do. Will do.
I turn to you and say, would you like to put that ant's nest in that thing?
I'm going to try to get it to follow my commands. How do I do that? That'd be
It's not a
charisma again?
check. Yep. Okay, yeah, it's gonna listen to you.
Okay. I want to be friends with it.
Oh, charisma. Please not 20. No, not 20. Oh. Yeah, so you're kind of friendly with the cart, you know, it doesn't hate you. Probably wouldn't jump in front of a truck for you, but, you know.
I want to build up a friendship more with this cart.
You can do that
So-
later.
No. I want to just check it out to see if there's any damage or anything that I can fix on it.
You know what's up?
Sure. Give me a perception check to inspect the cart. Wow. Okay. So the planks making up the main body of the cart are kind of rickety, not very well made. No scratches, no walls or anything, just like the flat bed. The wheels themselves are very finely crafted out of whatever magic shit is made of.
I have mending, right?
You do.
I can use mending for this.
You can.
There any are there bonuses I'm supposed to have to my spells, or is it just? I'm looking at my character
That is
sheet and
a
seeing a lot of zeros again.
19.
Do I mend the cart?
You do mend the cart. The cart is now in pristine condition, as though it was just made. The cart seems happy about this.
I ask Dorian how she feels about having another living object in the party.
It's not yours, so she shouldn't be jealous.
She doesn't overly mind. After all, her heart belongs only to you, and as long as your heart goes nowhere else, it'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
See, I very carefully
goodness.
chose friendship, not love interest. Friendship.
You gotta remember, he rolled a nat 1 to get this door alive. This is not gonna end well.
Oh gosh.
Or it might end fantastic. I mean, you never know.
Alrighty.
After all, it is very hard to dull the fires of passion.
I'm going to ask the cart if it minds carrying our stuff.
Not at all. It's a cart. It loves carrying things.
Well, don't I have to use diplomacy, or is it already?
Its
Happy
natural
with it.
disposition is pretty chill. Most people don't bother asking, so.
I'm trying to build up a rapport.
Exactly, and this is a
Brownie
good way to do it.
Alrighty. I'm going to ask Grobar.
Yeah.
If he wants to stay with our group or go back with the dwarf.
That depends on this thing I've got with the dwarf.
Plot armor, plot armor.
Because I don't know what the deal is.
Well, Grobar's not very smart, so Grobar can just make a decision and see if it sticks.
Yeah, I'll stick with the group.
Excellent.
So how does Grobar say that?
Crowbar thinks you guys are funny. I will stay here with you.
Good. Elf boy.
Busy being elfish again, I see.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
What you've been calling me would do for fine for the time being.
Okay, elf,
Elf
boy.
boy, isn't that derogatory? What about your elfish pride?
Go make a deal with the dwarf for some of the tents and ask him to take the injured lady to town.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna wander off for a minute to do that. We've now got a magic cart.
Well, the one thing of it is I've got to run diplomacy.
You get to make like 5 diplomacy checks. Roll.
Uh,
What are you carrying?
Oh my god.
Did you just nat 20 twice? Jesus
Yeah, he
Christ.
did.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay, so, Grobar.
Yep.
How to handle this? Alright, so you have successfully purchased the freedom of Grobar for 100 gold pieces.
rightio.
What about supplies?
The supplies come in at extra for another 200. So, you don't manage to get his magic cauldron, though. You managed to nail a couple of tents.
I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can run another set of diplomacy checks to get that cauldron.
Make another 5 diplomacy checks for the cauldron. Yeah, you are not getting the cauldron.
Okay.
The dwarf refuses to bargain with it anymore, so he's not playing with cauldrons.
So I get everything but the cauldron.
Pretty much.
Hey, Grobar,
So
Yes.
with the repaired cart, could we just grab his cart because it looked like it had full
come and
use?
take all this from this cart and put it in that cart.
Okay.
Gorbot, roll a
Really?
total of 6 strength checks.
You got it.
There's
There
no nat ones in there. Everything is transferred smoothly, most of it through the air. Except for the cauldron. He keeps the cauldron. You also gain some logs.
You know, since Grobar thinks he's like a caster, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be chanting while he does this?
No.
The mage hand doesn't require any chanting.
Mm.
After all, he's casting at a touch range.
Okay.
I think I'm funny.
So we have a magical cart that it
Have
can
a
move
magic-
on its own, so we don't need to do that. We've
Nope.
loaded it up with our gear, correct?
Have.
Have we loaded up with the pot stuff of oil?
I don't know. Has Grobar decided to put the oil on there?
That wasn't part of the other cart, so no.
Who's going to grab the oil? Nobody? Nobody wants to grab the oil jars?
No, they're too heavy.
Do I see them? I know they're there.
Yes, you see them. Fuzzle Thumb.
Did
is,
we appraise
currently-
them?
The jars themselves are well made. And one of them has a decent serving of flammable oil in it.
I am going to try to figure out if they're worth taking. Should I appraise?
Sure. These jars, they aren't super valuable, but they are very handy. You can be guaranteed to sell them at pretty much any merchant.
Not that you need any money.
Dora,
Yes. She is currently holding...
could
What's
you
his name?
assist
Belka.
me in moving the pots onto the cart?
I'm currently taking care of Belka. My one true love.
Belka? May she?
I guess so. As long as she can still hold me.
If she can lift them, but they're very valuable.
Hmm.
Do you have to roll bluff for that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll bluff for that. Say 7.
Am I counter bluffing this?
You are counter bluffing this.
Well, that's a failure then.
Dear God. Alright, yeah, so apparently holding Belka up is far more important than moving jars.
Fine. Crowbar,
Yes.
can you carefully take the pots and put them on my cart?
I can try.
Roll strength.
No, I can't.
Let me try.
And in an odd twist of fate, Grobar ends up inside one of the pots head first.
Let me try to pick up the pot. Okay, what would you like me to do with the said pot?
I
Place
want it in
onto
the cart.
gently.
I will help Crowbar get out of the other pot.
Roll strength.
Give me a moment to find that again. 4, right?
Yes, cool. 7. Okay, you don't manage to get Grobar out of the pot. Grobar is still head first in this pot.
I try to pull him out.
Roll strength.
Nope.
You nat
Grobar is
1.
drowning in a pot of...
Okay. Okay, so Dorvalor just nat 1. Somehow he ends up inside the pot under Grovar.
Do I see this all happening, or am I, like, asleep?
You see this all happening.
I am
quite
going to
noisy.
try to get both of them out again.
Roll strength.
I hop down
Okay, 10.
and I say, and I tell Dorian to to slowly and carefully pull them out of the jar. So the jar doesn't break.
Okay, so Nia has just managed to dislodge Grobar's head.
Oh, I can see again.
It's covered in oil. And Dorian walks up to the pot and pulls the elf out in one go. He makes like a plonk sound
He was quite
as he like
lubed for it,
passes through
so...
the end.
Here, guys, ready?
Can I check how heavy this is?
It's fairly heavy.
Like, how heavy? I need a weight.
Like 50 kilos? It's a big, heavy clay pot, man. Maybe not 50, maybe like 25.
Okay,
Should I try to lift?
give me a second here. Okay,
So your
I've got
goblin
it.
lackeys,
I've got
greatly
it.
disappointed.
I just cast floating disc underneath it.
Yeah, that works.
And then because of the way floating disc works, it raises itself off the ground.
Yep.
It does.
And I walk over and I go put it on.
Excellent. Okay, you managed to move the second pot over there with your magic disc.
Hey, Thimble Thumb, jump on the disc.
How long does this last?
I can't move my character, actually.
You can't?
No. It's restricted.
We should fix that. Humble thumb.
What's restricted?
Me moving my own character on this.
Default token. Yes. Controlled by Rusty. Yes. You should be able to.
Hold on. Since you did that, let me just reload the page.
Does this mean I have to make a character sheet for the cart?
No, the card is an animate object.
Okay. I have to add it to my character sheet then, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, loading in, loading in, loading in.
What should I call it?
Carter?
Cartella always sounded nice to me, but
Cartella is good.
No, I cannot control my character.
Weird. Represents Thumble Thumb. Try now.
I'm putting
There
as
it goes.
Cartella and
Yay.
it says in
Okay.
description magic cart friend. So that way I know it's not sycophant or anything like that, but
It's an animate object. How bad could it be?
I'm going to put it as not carried. Oh, you know what's great? I can tell the ants to guard the cart.
You can. It's an anti-intruder system.
It's an anti-theft system.
That one. That's what I meant to say. Uh, Good lord. Okay, so we have a magic cart, we have wah and reasons. What do you wish to do now? Scott has wandered off on his own time. He's no longer with the party. Which direction does thy group wish to take? Anyone?
Grobar
let's,
does not care.
well, let's go back to my inn. We need to rest up.
Rest
Plus, I want
up
to see my
after your
husband.
high-paced adventure.
That does sound nice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We could get more food. Alrighty.
I'd like to roll perception to see if I find any chicken coops nearby.
Who are you again?
Grobar.
Grobar. Grobar, roll for chicken coops.
I did. 18.
You're in the middle of the fucking forest. There are no chicken coops.
Well, damn. There goes the whole tar and feathers idea.
You do, however, manage to find a duck's nest. I don't know how ducks nest. I don't actually have any clue what this looks like, so bear with me. You find a duck's nest.
I'll rate it for eggs.
Okay. You can have 2 duck eggs.
Yay, 2 duck eggs. I will
Okay.
then proceed to eat the 2 duck eggs.
Do I have to roll diplomacy to communicate to the cart the directions I want it to take?
It
No,
follows you.
You're already, friendly with the cart. As long as you're walking ahead of it, it will follow you.
Okay, but I want to tell it to go a direction. See if it will listen to me.
Sure.
What would I roll?
You would roll diplomacy. Sure, the cart will listen to you.
Okay. So I want to. I don't know how to put this.
Roll back to town with the most amount of swagger we can muster.
Yes.
Okay, so you're all gonna roll into town with the most amount of swagger you can muster.
I've got Dorian
Oh,
holding
yeah.
me.
Yeah, so Dorian is forbidden from walking on the cart.
Yes.
I'm like
Is
sitting on her.
everybody-
So I'm like sitting on her like shoulders right now.
Really?
Yes.
I thought she was
I'll do it
carrying you like a
around.
baby.
She wants to, but I told her I want to sit on her.
Face and tell you that you love her.
Oh shit! Don't you fucking dare! I know that sigh very well. Oh.
No, it'll go exactly as planned. You're gonna sit on her shoulders and get a figure back to town. It's kind of rough, Yeah, that happens. As you are nearing the town, your 2 goblin buddies go, "We would like to return home to our non-running camp."
I'll tell them I'll be back to pick you guys up later.
Okie dokie. The goblins are gonna go back to their camp.
I bid the tiny orcs adieu.
They fondly bid farewell to their Grobar.
Yes,
But aren't the orcs following us?
they were, but they're
They
not going to
were
town.
following, but they don't want to go into town.
Weren't they goblins?
But
They were
can't we
goblins.
hide them?
You could,
Correct.
but they don't want to go in.
Can't we hide them in a pot?
No,
Do we
they've
have
gone
an empty
back.
pot?
The goblins have requested to return home.
Are we letting them?
Yes, apparently Belker is.
Okay.
I told them that I would come and pick them up later.
Okay. Is Legger getting in the cart?
Everyone but Belker and his
Yes.
metal maid of awesome is on the cart. And the cart is rolling forward. To town. With some serious swagger.
Is that where we're ending it for tonight, or we can continue going?
Yeah, we're gonna end it there. You guys can have a little bit of a cutscene. Welcome back to the Crooked Croissant. I will get tokens in later. And yeah,
Okay.
we'll call it there for this evening. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Managed to
fantastic.
spend like 3 odd hours doing a whole lot of fuck all. Good job.
Okay, so
We all were like
Experience?
getting natural ones, so
how much experience do we get from that?
You can each have 500 experience.
500 experience, okay. Fuck, where are they?
Except for Mia Liger, the gods of fortune have blessed you. You can have an extra 200 for a total of 700. You learned a lot today. Talking to ants is very constructive.
Yes. So I got 700.
You get 700. Everyone else gets 500.
Alright. Have a nice night, everybody.
I'm nowhere
Okay.
near